Hello, my sweeties. Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to do something a little different. I actually have thought about doing this for a while since I started seeing the ads, and then I thought, you know what? I'm going to do it. So I don't know about you guys, but I've been coming across a lot of ads these last few months on a dating app for single parents. I have a lot of mixed feelings about this. The only thing I've yet to come across these ads on is probably my YouTube. But the YouTube I tend to watch most of my videos on, from personal to research. I have premium on, so I don't have to deal with ads most of the time. But I do come across them on my Facebook, on my Instagrams, on my Twitters, on my TikToks, and I have a lot of mixed feelings as a single parent. Who, yeah, I want to get back in the dating world. I would love to start dating again. Despite the fact there's COVID, I am also on some dating apps as well. I just don't know how I feel about a dating app that is targeted specifically towards single parents. So I thought, for the heck of it, let's do a review. Why not? And just look at it. I don't know if I'll download the app and play with it. I might. I just want to look at, what information can I find out about this app and give you guys my honest opinion of what I feel from the get-go of this dating app for single parents.
Stop spilling the tea!
And drink the coffee. Bam, ba-dum, bam, 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 ba-dum, bam, 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 coffee. Bam, ba, 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 coffee. Dun, 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 coffee. Okay, so I just went ahead and went onto my iTunes on my iPhone, or my app store. Actually, yeah. Why did I say iTunes? iTunes is for the music. Duh. That's where I spend most of my time. I'm always buying music. Anyway, per usual, sorry about the kids. They are playing video games. This is probably the most quiet they will be. I have a very active voice. And, I live next to the highway and a really old ass trailer. So, noise, lack of soundproofing, you know the deal by now. The dating app is called Stir. Here is what I see. Stir, single parents dating, chat and meet single parents. It's only got a 3.5 star rating at the time of looking at this. Age limit is 17 plus. $17. Are they also targeting the 16 and pregnant people? Sorry. I know that was like a big thing back in my generation's time. I don't know if it's still a thing. I know, like, when I was in high school, it was that whole reality show was going on. But maybe it's just me. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to disregard single parents who are 17 or younger. I mean, I was a parent, I got pregnant at 17, had my first kid at 18, and I was a single parent by the time I was 22. So I can't say much about that, but I don't know if I feel comfortable being on an app I know would have 17-year-olds on it who are dating. Even if they are single parents. I personally don't like that. That's my personal opinion. Personal opinion. Chart is at 107 social networking. Again, I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, so this is the description they gave themselves. Okay, so here's their own description of what they are. As a single parent, you've tried other dating apps, but at the first mention of your kids, you're no longer interested. Sound familiar? Actually, no. I have not had anyone have issues with the fact I've had kids. And that's part of the package. That's why we created Stir. Who came up with the name? Here, let me stir my tea. Let me stir the creamer of my God. A dating app with a focus on single parents. Again, I don't know how I feel about a dating app specifically for single parents. It's where you don't have to apologize for having a crazy schedule. It's where having kids isn't a deal breaker. It's where solo parents can meet, chat, and rediscover the fun in dating. The amount of stereotypes in just that section of sentences. Single parents are the only ones with a crazy schedule. My single friends who have no kids have a crazy schedule. My friends who are married with no kids have a crazy schedule. My friends who have kids and are married have a crazy schedule. Crazy schedules is just being a freaking adult. It has nothing to do about the fact if you're a single parent or not. You're just trying to keep your shit together in a world that is going freaking crazy. So many stereotypes. Wow. Just wow. I'm sorry. I've not met one freaking human being that doesn't have a crazy schedule, especially right now. You have doctor appointments, you have work, you have last minute shit that comes up. That's just being an adult. It has nothing to do if you're a single parent or not. Nothing. Grow up. I'm sorry, but grow up. Jesus. You get to know potential matches through our questions on personalities and values. Why is it whenever I think of the word on values, I immediately think of religion? You know, because Christian values and they constantly have to mandate their shit. Thank you, coffee. As we learn what you like and don't like, our algorithm will present new matches we think you'll love. Yeah, like that's how I worked on any other fucking app. If you saw my YouTube suggestions list, it is the polar opposite of what I watch. Like literally, I watched one video on a drama thing that was going on freaking YouTube amongst creators. I just was curious what was going on, you know? And watched the video. Next thing I know, all I get is drama and Karens and fucking reviews on reality TV shows. I watch documentaries. I watch murder mysteries. I watch comedians. This morning I was watching Fluffy. But yeah, totally. The algorithm is totally going to help. Like that's helped on the other dating apps. It also tends to suggest people who are the complete polar opposite of what I'm looking for just because they so happen to be in the area I'm in. Yeah, I'm sure your algorithm is going to be so much better than everyone else's algorithm that is so wonderful when suggesting things to people. Sure, stir. Sure. Yeah, I can already tell you guys, I don't know how much longer I can hold my temper on this. With so much personality on each profile. Why, are they all dressed in clown suits? Stir makes it easy for you to connect with local single moms and dads. You know, when my mom was a single parent, like when she had first become a single parent and she and my dad had divorced, there was a group for single parents. There was a church group. I won't go into that. I will try not to diss on other people's religion. Just sometimes they need to chill, and I'll leave it at that. Um, that sounded like this really great, wonderful group to help, like from their description from the outside. That just was like a support group for single parents to get together who had gone through really bad, divorces and going through things. And so they thought, this would be a good place for my mom to go, having just become a single parent and, had left her abusive ex husband. It was a hookup spot for single parents. They literally were trying to get single parents together and hook each other up. And this sounds just like that group that people were trying to get my mom to go to so she could, get remarried and stopping a problem for them. It's just now in app form. This is my impression so far. Here you can find your every other weekend partner. I thought this was a dating app, not a one night stand app. Every other weekend? What is that even supposed to mean? What? Who wrote this? Or the person with whom you want to blend your families to... Okay, we went from one night stands to, I guess we're in art class blending our paints together. What the hell? I just saw the name of the group. That made this. Apparently the developer's name is Match Group, LLC. If I remember correctly, aren't they the same ones that did that app, Match? Which I've done that app, and it did not work out, and I'm just curious. I'll look that up, after we go through what the initial, I wanted to go to the App Store and look at just your initial impression of this app, and then, go from there and do some research. I don't know. So this review was posted on December 29th. I'm assuming 2021, so, last month. Disappointing, especially for the expensive cost. Okay. Now, I don't know about you guys. I always go to the reviews first before I even consider downloading an app. Great idea, but ... Too expensive for what you get. Offers less options than less expensive apps like Bumble, Hinge, and Facebook dating, etc. That's pretty bad when Facebook has a better dating app. Have you done Facebook dating? And it's better than Stir? Bitch. Very little search match filtering. Can I remind you that you were talking about your algorithm being so wonderful to help us find a match we would love? But you don't have much filtering or search options? Distance, drinking preferences, full or part-time parenting time with children, etc. Let me read this again. Full or part-time parenting time with children, etc. As a single parent, I at least, don't have to worry about the other half, right? But I understand this. I would love, like when I thought, single parent thing, I was thinking, oh, that would actually be nice because you could tell your personal, your, possible partner before you even, contact each other. Hey, this is my parenting situation. You could like go, I'm a single parent, the other half is not in the picture, or I'm a single parent who does 50-50 with the other parent, or 25, whatever, weekdays versus weekends, whatever your setup. You don't give that option, stir, but you are supposedly an app to help single parents dating, and you can't even do the basic let people know what our schedules are so we know ahead of time. You know what? I'm going to assume, stir, that just based off of that, which I can leave that, but the distance thing, I don't want to date someone all the way in New York when I'm over here in Colorado. uh which I've had that issue in the past with a lot of dating apps that don't, let me choose. Also, drinking and smoking is another big thing for a lot of people, especially if you are a single parent, because you could be a single parent that left your significant other due to a alcohol and drug problem. Like, even Facebook gives that option of never, yes, sometimes, may, on that. They let me choose how far I want to see someone from me, distance wise. Facebook does that for free. And you can't even do that. On top of that, if I'm paying you and you're supposedly for single parents and I can't know until I talk to someone what their situation is with their kids, whether or not they're in good graces with their significant other, or if they're like me and just, no other half, it's just you, the kids. I kind of want to know that if I'm dating another single parent. And it would be nice to have that on the profile to get it out of the way before you even talk to that person. Okay. Also, to be blunt, the ratio of cute, pretty women compared to other popular dating apps is just awful. The ratio of cute/pretty women compared to other popular dating apps is just awful. What? Brett, what do you mean by that? Like, are we talking like they look like models or trailer park trash? Like, I'm curious. No offense to either of those groups. I don't understand that section. Maybe once I download the app and I dive in, maybe. I don't know. Okay. Better to stick with other apps than let you filter to find single parents versus this app that let you filter. Exactly! A good portion of dating apps now. And I don't even mean like the ones that have been out forever. I mean ones that are still like fairly new. You have the option of putting if you're a single parent or not, and then putting if you are interested in another single parent. I also am curious, as a member of the LGBTQ plus community, do you give that option or is it strictly for heterosexual relationships? It's another question I have for Easter. So the developer apparently responded on the 7th of January. Developer response. Hi, we're so sorry for the inconvenience with our app. We're always looking for improvements for store, and you've had good suggestions that we'll send to our product team. Thank you for your review. If you have additional suggestions, feel free to email us. Okay. And they are fairly new, so. But just on this review, a lot of it is just very basic stuff. Like the distance and the drinking preferences and, being able to search people and filter out. Like, that, I feel like that's pretty basic stuff. I mean, like the distance like the parenting section, is not standard for most dating apps, but I feel like a dating app that is strictly targeting single parents would have that basics. Okay, so the seller is Match Group LLC. The size is 68.7 millibytes, I think. I am not good at that, so someone down below tell me if that's a good or bad thing. Categories in social networking, works on my iPhone, English, and 3 more. Okay, so English is the main language and 3 other languages. Age rating is 17 plus. Standard subscription 1 month is $39.99, so $40. Boost your profile is an extra $2.99. Premium subscription for 6 months is $119.99. Why is it always 99? Like, can you just round up to the closest fucking dollar? 3 month is $89.99. Boost your tin po for tin boost is $14.99. Reply for free is $9.99. It's not free if I'm paying $10. Boost your profile for 5 boosts is $9.99. Stand out with super likes, $7.99. Standard subscription 3 months, $86.99. Wait. So the standard subscription and the premium subscription for 3 months is $3 difference. Okay. Reply for free. Again, replying for free does not mean I pay money for it. Hi, Rowena. My cat just went by. Seriously. Oh my, Okay, what languages do we have? What are the other 3 languages besides English? Okay, so we have English, Japanese, Korean, and traditional Chinese. Wait, what? Wait. So I could be dating a single parent from Korea or China or Japan? Okay, let's look into this company. Because WTF, I don't. What? Okay. I don't know if my my microphone is still messed up or not. I'm sorry. I don't know how to fix it. Anyway, so I looked up, Stir dating app for single parents just to see what comes up. Obviously, we got the ads that we can see. Sorry, I am just getting my nifty little mouse to make this a little bit easier. Oh, hush already. Okay. So you look it up. We have, the dating app, all of the ads and stuff. So, mostly just ads. Okay. So, not really much that we don't already know. Probably can figure out and put it together. So, if you guys didn't notice, there is a copyright for 2021 from a Match Group LLC. I need to go let my cat out before she kills something. Sorry, my cat decided to get up. Okay. So, apparently the copyright is to a Match Group LLC. So, Match Group LLC. Let's see what we can find about this group. Okay, Wikipedia. I know, not the best source, but usually first at the top. Match Group Inc. is an American internet and technology company headquarters in Dallas, Texas. It owns and operates the largest global portfolio of popular on-dating services, including Tinder, Match.com. Okay, I was right about the Match.com. Shush. Meetic. Go away. Okay, Cupid, Hinge, Plenty of Fish, Ship, and our time totaling over 45 global dating companies. So they strictly do dating companies. They are out of Dallas, Texas. Wow. Okay, let's go back to Stir. Okay, so this is their profile if you're on. Okay, let's look at terms. Okay, I think this is hilarious. Remember on the App Store, it said 17 plus. Here in their, services and terms and agreements and all that, they have, second one down, account eligibility, your responsibilities, right here. By using our services, you represent and warrant that, 1, you are at least 18 years old. I'm about to throw shit. You are legally qualified to enter a binding contract. You are single and separated from your spouse. You are not located in a country that is subject to a U.S. government embargo, or that has designated by the U.S. government as a terrorist supporting country. That's a little racist. You are not on any list of individuals prohibited from conducting businesses with the United States. You are not prohibited by law from using our services. Are there people that cannot use dating services? You have not been convicted of or pled to contest it to a felony and indictable offenses or crime of similar services, a sex crime, or any crime involving violence. Okay. You are not required to register as a sex offender with any state, federal, or local sex offender registry. That I actually have no problem with. That those two I like. You do not have more than one account on our services. Ooh. You have not previously been removed from our services by us unless you have our express written permission to create a new account. Okay, what am I agreeing to? You agreed to comply with these terms and check this page from time to time to ensure you are aware of any changes. Comply with all applicable laws, including without limitation privacy laws, intellectual property laws, anti-spam laws, and regulatory requirements. Use the latest version of the website. Treat others in a courteous and respectful manner, both on and off our services. Be respectful when communicating with any of our customers, care representatives, or other employees. Review the safety tips. Maintain a strong password. You agree that you will not misrepresent your identity, age, current or previous positions, qualifications, or affiliations with a person or entity. Use the services in a way that damages the service or prevents their use by other users. Use our services in a way to interfere with, disrupt, or negatively affect the platform, the services, or our services network. Use our service for any harmful, illegal, or nefarious purposes. Harass, bully, stalk, intimidate, assault, defame, harm, or otherwise mistreat any person. Post or share prohibited content. Okay. So this passwords for any purposes. Money. Use another person's account. Use our services in relation to a fraud, a pyramid scheme, or other similar practices. Violate the terms of the granted license. Disclose private. Okay, so most of this seems pretty. Okay, prohibited content. Offensive or to harass, upset, embarrass, alarm, or annoy any other person. Obscene, pornographic, violent, or otherwise may offend human dignity or contains nudity. Okay. Abusive, insulting, or threatening, discriminatory, or that prohibits or encourages racism, sexism, hatred, or bigotry. Encourages or facilitates any illegal activity, including without limitation terrorism, inciting racial hatred, or the submission of which in itself constitutes committing a criminal offense. Defamatory, libelous, or untrue. relates to commercial activities, including without limitation sales, competitions, promotions, advertising, solicitations of services, sugar daddy or sugar baby, relationships, links to other websites or premium line, telephone numbers. Okay. Involves the transmission of junk mail or spam, contain any spyware, adware, viruses, corrupt files, worm programs, or other methods code designated to damage or limit the functioning of or disrupt any software, hardware, telecommunication networks, etc. Infringe upon any third party's rights, including without limitations to intellectual property rights and privacy rights. Was not written by you or was automatically generated unless expressed authorized by STIR. Includes the images or likeness of another person without that person's consent, or in the case of a minor, the minor's parents or guardians, or an image or likeness or a minor unoccupied by the minor's parent or guardian, is inconsistent with the intents of the services or may harm the reputation of STIR and its affiliates. Okay, while using our services, you will have access to content that you upload or provide while using our services, content that other users upload or provide while using our services, and content that STIR provides or through our services. In this agreement, content includes, without limitations, all text, images, videos, audio, or other materials on our services, including information on users' profiles and indirect messages between users. You are responsible for your content. Don't share anything that you might want others to see. Okay, so you know how earlier they said that they, don't want people who have certain, criminal backgrounds. Then down here at number 10, they say no criminal background or identity verifications checks. STIR does not conduct criminal background or identity verification checks on its users. Use your best judgment when interacting with others and check out our safety tips. Okay. Kind of feels like I can't think of the name. The word just yeeted itself out of my brain. But where it's like you say one thing and do another. For the heck of it. Let's see what they show us if I click join. Okay, so hi, let's get started. Which best describes you? So they have I'm a man, I'm a woman, more options. Here we go. So they do have agender, androgynous, bigender, demi-man, demi-woman, gender fluid, gender non-conforming, gender questioning, gender variant, gender queer, intersex, neotrius. Okay, not familiar with that one. Non-binary, pangender, polygender, trans man, trans person, trans woman, trans feminine. Okay, so we do have more options. Okay, who can we help you meet? We have men, women, everyone. Okay, actually kind of happy with that. So I'm not going to go through the whole thing of setting up an account. I'm assuming that's going to be like the last, and then you do a password. But, I'll take it back on the sense that it did, give me that option. So good for them.
One eternity later.
Okay, so I went down to, how they have the suggestions. So they have, is STIR dating app legit? Free single parent dating app. STIR app. Single parents reviews. STIR app. Dating cost. Fees. Single parenting dating sites. So let's click this first one. Is STIR dating app legit? Wow. Okay. So it gave me the same thing. Let's see if we can find any more reviews.
2,000 years later.
Alright. Kind of what I saw earlier. I love how they say free, but then you look at it and it's not necessarily free. I always love when they say, it's free, but then you look at it and it's not free. Okay, it's free to sign up, but if you want to do anything, you have to pay up, bitch. Okay. So here's the review I read. Okay, so here's another review. No free services and even paid is a waste. So this person gave 2 stars. This one's a little bit newer. This one is on December 28th. This app is a total waste of time. I only wish I read the reviews first, all in caps. It asks you to pay $40 for 1 month, and only then, after 1 free chat, you must pay to do all the same things other sites allow for free with better results. No. Single guys with no kids are using this site for parents, i.e. people with kids. This is the basic rennet of this site. The preferences are useless and poorly collaborated. Distance preferences, for example, is useless. I'm asking for my 1 month back after 24 hours of use. Stay away from this. Business model is stupid. Oh shit. Draft people for a month to get at least that up front while delivering trash tricks people off, and the cost benefit analyst will not work in your favor because bad press will do this app in. Damn, this person went off. The developer responded and said, "Hello there, Stir is a premium dating app, therefore we do require a subscription to communicate with our members. We would love to help you with any issues with our app." Okay, now we have a 1-star review. Ooh, shit. This one was on December 9th, so 2 days after the... Okay, this app may have had good intentions, but it's just another trap. Sure, it's targeting single parents, which may have been a solid market. Unfortunately, the month-to-month membership fee is $40 or 50% for 6 months at $120. A few options in between, but wow. Not only is this a rip-off and a clunky knock-off of Tinder...
And his name is John C.
Did this person just compare this dating app to Tinder? But his target audience is a single parent, the most understandably broke audience you could think of. Thank you! Thank you! Yes! This world ain't easy for those who are single. Especially if you have kids. Even if you have a partner. Most jobs don't pay shit. So, yeah. I already, just from the cost alone, I was kind of like, okay. And let me inform you, there is not success here without a membership. You need it to even see your matches list, let alone talk to You guys are just want to get us for all of our pennies, don't you? And just go, I know you guys are single and lonely, so let's milk that shit. Don't waste your time, the cost is whack. And the sea of fish is relatively small. I mean, they are new. I only recently started seeing their ads for the last few months, so they're fairly new from my understanding, so I could see the sea of fish being relatively small if they're new. So again, the developer responded. Apparently the developers are pretty good at responding. Hi, Sir is a high-intent dating app. Therefore, we do require a subscription to communicate with our members. We do offer a lot of different plans and add-ons to improve the experience. We'll submit your feedback to our product and development team. And if you want to try a subscription, feel free to email us. Wow. Okay. Basically the typical corporate BS. I'm not impressed. I also love how you have to at least be 18 years or older, but they say 17 plus, so they're contradicting themselves. Yay, contradicting! There's the word I was looking for earlier. Also, it's weird that the only 4 languages they have is English, Japanese, Korean, and traditional Chinese. I also love how they have price is free, but clearly from the reviews above, it ain't.
Oh, no.
So, yeah. You guys aren't doing very well for yourselves. Okay, so far, without me going through the trouble of using money I don't have and basically paying to set up a profile and going through the whole thing and actually fully testing out the app, based off of just what I've seen from what they have on their own site, their own description, to the reviews that they have so far on this dating app, I, as a single parent, feel at the moment, so far, they could, change. They could do better on down the road. They are fairly new. From what I can understand, as I said, I only started seeing their stuff, their ads, last few months. As you know, Valentine's has gotten closer. So, but personally, as it stands, my personal opinion of the Stir dating app for single parents is what I felt when I first started seeing their ads. And that is, I feel targeted as a single parent, especially with Valentine's coming up. And I feel that they are trying to milk single parents who already struggle financially for every penny they have, when there are free dating apps out there that have a lot better system set up. Like Facebook dating, for example, gives me the options of, from things such as smoking and drinking preferences to distance and age preferences to, being able to put a bio in. And of course, I always put my bio, I'm a single mom of kids. So if someone, reaches out to me or not. But yeah, so far, my impression is still how it was 2 months ago when I started seeing their ads. And that is, I feel like they're targeting, a group of people like myself who are single parents, who are single and lonely, and milking us for every little bit of penny we have just to get money. That is my impression of this app. I am not happy. I don't like it. But we live in a corporate country where money comes before, I don't even want to say common sense, just basic human decency. I also don't like the fact that, I will say this, when I clicked on it, I did like the fact that they gave a lot of options. There wasn't like what I was expecting, where it was just going to be male, female options. They did give some LGBT options, both in your gender section and your preference section, though I kind of wish they had it less, male, female, everyone, and maybe a little bit more options like they did with the gender section, but it's still nice that they even had that. So I'll give them that. I will. I feel like it's a bit pricey, especially if they know that they are targeting a audience who, or a set of customers, I guess I should say. Why did I not necessarily audience? A set of customers who struggle financially, the majority of whom are on benefits, and they have it pretty expensive. I have seen dating apps that are less expensive than that. So, I feel like they're just trying to milk as much money as they can. I also don't like the thing where they say, this is free. Oh, actually, it's like $10 or $3 or something. Because a lot of times that in itself, I feel like I'd rather just stick to what I've been sticking to, which is just, if I bump into someone that's cute, I'll go talk to them. Yeah. But I'll give them some kudos on, they did have a good range of options for the gender part. I don't know if any of my fellow LGBT want to go out there and say something. I wish they had, I don't know what they meant by bi-gender. Be nice if they just said bye. But that's fine. I don't know. I there's so many different terms out there for the LGBT anymore that I can't keep up with it. But I am a bisexual woman who is slightly gender neutral and who is slightly attracted to gender neutral people, So, um, so I felt like it's too pricey, especially for the targeted customers who, I'm it just it feels a little pricey. Um, Also, just based off of the 3 reviews that we looked at, they clearly need to do a lot of work on the app itself, obviously. No one seems really happy about it. I mean, it was getting 3 stars, 2 stars, and even 1 stars, which is not a good sign for a very brand new app. But based off of their other apps, like I've been on Match. I've used Match before. Match was also fairly limited when I used it. This one is not as limited as it. I didn't even have the LGBT options. I literally only had male, female options. But it's pretty bad when you can't even compete against free apps and you're asking for so much. So it's one thing to feel like a targeted, set of customers. I mean, as I said, that's just corporate America. They want to get us for every penny what they can. But it's sad that you don't even get the basic things that you can get from free dating apps, and that's sad. If you guys want me to do another review where I actually take the time and set up a month, prescription on prescription subscription. Oh my goodness. Okay. If you would like me to do a part 2 of this video where I do a subscription and take the time to set up a profile and give, a review on it, I will, if you guys really want me to. But so far, first impression, yeah, this single mama ain't impressed. Try again. Bye, my sweeties. Take care. Enjoy your cups of coffee, and I'll see you in the next video. As always, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for more content and support this channel. If you would like to keep up to date with this channel or to talk to me personally, you can follow me here. Or if you'd like to see what I am up to between these projects, you can catch up with me here. Or email me. And don't forget to join in the conversation by commenting below. Until next time.